Alright. Let's see. I have to keep talking for a second, and I have to see if my audio thing... Because I found out my audio stuff was messed up whenever I was going back to my last video. So let's see if that continues. I'm assuming not because it was messed up in my settings, but let's find out. That doesn't sound bad. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna play some more. Feels like the right thing to do. Let's see. I just got back to Fort Moonmoth? Buckmoth? And I was exploring. That's strength personality. That's restore fatigue. It doesn't do too hot. So, at least I'm getting fatigue now. This should help me level up. Oh, we got a crazy bridge. Crazy bridge with a guy at the end of it. That doesn't look good.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah. Jerk, isn't he? That's not good. I just died. Yep. So, that's a bad way to go. I don't think that's the way that the game was intended to go. My character's in such a bad spot. I'm trying to think of a way to make some quick cash so I can train a stat like 10 times. Maybe 20 times to get to the start of the game. Like, I have hindered this character so much. But I want my character to like legitimately find out about the way to do the thing. And not be like me going outside the realm. So like of course I know I could pick up like some random item, take it to the creeper or the mudcrab merchant, but I'm not wanting to cheese it like that. For me, it takes all the fun out of a game. Kind of sitting here like role playing a playthrough here, where I'm doing what my character should naturally do, knowing the information that the character has ascertained at some point in the game. I wonder if because I'm part of the Legion now, if I can take armor and stuff from the Legion without it being considered theft. I don't necessarily think it will be theft, but it very well could be considered theft. And I'm trying not to be a thief. I mean, this could be the part of my character arc where I become a thief because I've sat there and been wasted by so many monsters. I don't even know if Stoneflower is useful. Anything to get alchemy up to 25 though. And we've come upon another city. there's an Ajit up here. Oh, there's two of them. One at a time. That's Ali Tajid, whatever they're called. Just don't get diseased, please. Okay, so we've got a nice budding metropolis town up here. We've got a bunch of stone flowers. What do the stone flowers even do? S. Stone flowers right here. Restore strength. So this stuff will actually help me out quite a bit. Might be able to get another level. I'm just eating these. I don't know what chokeweed or crush fiber does either. So here's to hoping. Okay, we have a shovel here.
You've got
I
my
need a
ear.
bed.
Let's hear
It's
it.
nighttime outside. I ain't doing that. Do you have? Hackle low leaf, restore fatigue 21. 713? Get gone, bro. What do you mean 30 a pop? No. Negatory, sir. I'm good on that. I mean, I'd rather get the eggs or something, or scuttle. Like, scuttle didn't look that bad. Or like all this sultries. Like 23? Pay 26 for it? Jesus. Crab meat? He has 8 crab meat. But 30 for some hackle leaf? Better be able to smoke it. 14 large quam eggs. Wow. 2 small ones. 58? Does that sound fair? No, we have to do 59 because my character has no idea what he's doing in his life. Yes, I'll pay 10 gold for a bed. You're a thief, sir. Jesus, I'm over encumbered by quite a bit. Why? This is damn skilla pipe, ain't it? Okay, well, I got rid of like 4 pounds there. Right? Okay, we're getting rid of some weight here. That sultry's up there. Restore strength. I thought, oh, I was drained strength. Well, GG. Restore intelligence. Well, I mean, whoever said that they wanted... Oh, can I sell some of this stuff? Oh, I'd probably rather just use it for leveling up at this point. Sir, would you like to buy an amulet? It is an amazing amulet, and you have many seller gold. You don't buy amulets. Well, buy potions. Yeah, you can have that potion. That'll help somebody out somewhere. I'll take my 5 gold. That's fine. I'm gonna go take a little nap in this bed up here, though, bro. Alright, this is where I'm getting into shady stuff. My character may very well be in a bad place right now. Wait, 5? The goblet's 5, the plate's 1? What? This guy paid for my bet at least. What is this? Is this some hackle leaf? Oh, we know how expensive that is. That's some scoodle. Make some more restore fatigues. What is that? Is that hackle? That's some hackle. Screw this guy. And some scuttle. GG. Now we're gonna... See, I have a bunch of Saltras, so I'm gonna kind of like use the Saltras here. Where's that hackle? Here we go. Okay, I should rest and meditate. You're telling me I should rest and meditate? I think I'll rest and meditate. Anything else I can steal up here? Screw this guy. What's that? Just a bunch of bottles? Okay. We're gonna go rest and meditate now. Room door unlocked. This is where I get jumped by a very upset assassin. Guaranteed. Resting 8 hours. I need my full 8. So, we got strength going up by 5. That's big. Endurance going to go up by 4. Intelligence by 2 or speed. I'd almost rather have speed at this point because I'm just running everywhere. Can't feel the difference. I'm still slow. I'm feeling a little slow today. Alright. We're not going to talk to him because I got a bunch of like his plates and stuff on him.
Go ahead.
It's still nighttime.
Alright. There are many creatures beyond the seas. Good hunting.
My speechcraft is level 6.
Citizen. Fight well.
Well, shit. What's up, Creeper? You're creep. Please tell me you buy plates and stuff. Oh. You want the annual slow falling? Surely. Yes. Yes. You want that Flen? Oh, you want the Flen. Want that Sujamma? You don't get any of my restore fatigues. Alright. Total sold 700. We'll do 780. Offer refused? Dude, the creeper hates me. Creeper hates me. Alright, so we have some gold. Like almost 1,000. And alchemy is 24. 24 and not close. What does willpower do? Resist magic in your maximum fatigue. Okay. Oh, multiple things go into fatigue because it's important. Okay, so I really screwed up. Did I even set these? Pretty sure I did. I don't know why I did sneak.
May your kills be quick and many.
I didn't want to make a mage, but this is about to turn into a mage.
There are many creatures.
Okay. We got a trader. Who would be... I have to level up Long Bay to 11 times. Orc Zone. Yeah, Goku eating a burger. That's a funny name. I'm trying to think so hard about how I can turn this character around without rerolling it. I feel like, in all honesty, it's like a good thing I messed the character sheet up. Because I haven't messed one up in a long time. This forces me to play a different way than I'm normally playing, which I was already trying to do, so this is just kind of furthering. Right now, we are the Alchemist. Budding Alchemist trying to figure out how to get through life. Not at a point yet where I can make money off of alchemy. Quit that. No. What do you think you're doing? Where'd you even get it? My dog found a paper towel. No. Go lay down somewhere. Stop trying to eat your fiber through paper towels. I have no idea how you're hungry. I didn't share my Mexican lasagna with you. So crushweed. Are these things I even want? I think it's chokeweed and crushweed is what I'm gathering right now. What's a crush? I want the crush fiber. I do. I don't know how many raw ingredients it takes to level up once, but I think we're about to find out. This should be crush. I guess I could drain my luck a whole bunch and then restore my luck, right? I wonder if I was treating an ailment, if that changes anything. Sure, I'm busy. Don't try to poison me. Go lay down. Figure it out. I forgot how often you miss when you don't select the main skill. That's nuts. I'm definitely gonna have a bunch of stone flowers though. Penelope, no. Dude, you gotta stop staring into a corner. You're gonna make me think there's a ghost or something in it. You gotta stop. That's so weird. Who's this?
Yes, sir.
I don't know you. What do you want? That is honestly a very, very realistic, very realistic reaction. I am Soza Cristiana Hiela. Are you interested in the healer's trade in Morrowind? Maybe you should talk with Yigifa at Fort Peligate in Peligate Village. She's very nice, experienced, and very patient with questions. I heard there's been some trouble up at Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it? It's on an island called Solstein, north of Ardenville. That's the frozen island up to the north, right? Sounds awful to me. If you're looking to get there, you might check for transportation in Kyiv. I am a healer. I have sworn a solemn oath in the College of Restoration to heal the afflicted and cure the diseased, but I have also learned that preventing harm to others often requires a more active opposition to monsters and malefactors. So I have studied both the unarmed and unarmored martial arts of the Khajiit and the light armored and blunt weapon styles of the Imperial West, both for self-defense and for disabling or killing dangerous opponents. I'm not messing with that person. I'm good. You stay good. I'm going to be good in this direction. I just picked the flowers, man. My character is busted right now. Okay, this is talking about that at least. That was Calderic and Nisus and Mora. Buckmoth, Alrun, and Margon. Well, this way doesn't really have a, what is that? I don't know, it's what I'm blinding out of them. I don't know what plant this is. Green plant? I mean, it's got a bunch of petals, I'll take it. And a rue bush. Bunches of petals. Alright. I kind of feel like I'm heading into a bad region. Once I see a pterodactyl, I gotta run. After a couple pterodactyls. I have no way to make potions. My character is like dysfunctionally retarded when it comes to making potions right now. So, like, not even functionally retarded. He's completely dysfunctional. I've been eating leaves. Just trying them out, man. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We'll get there. One skill away from being functionally retarded. I don't know if any of this stuff's good. I don't remember ever grabbing it, so it's probably not good. There's a pterodactyl over there. That's not good. Me and this rat gotta figure our stuff out first, though. There we go. That's not a good sign. What's Cliff Ray so hard to put into? Drain willpower. Great! I can make potions that drain everyone's willpower, and then they'll have no fatigue. What is this? Where the hell am I? I'm actually lost because I'm refusing to bring up the map right now. Is this Buckmoth? Shouldn't be? Yeah, Buckmoth's not next to the big shrine. Watch it be Buckmoth. I'm just being stupid. It's Buckmoth. I don't really have a reason to go in there.
What brings you out in this?
And I have almost no idea where I'm at. Am I near Alderaan? Grab more of these petals. And the scarecrow plant. Hey, Rodney, please. Alderaan, Margon. We're gonna go to Alderaan. Oh, it's right down the road. Good call, good call. Do the thorns? Trauma roots. Don't know if it's good, but trauma root. I'm trying to think of what makes health potions. Oh. They have plants that aren't very useful here. What's the Scarthcrow? What's the Scarecrow? Drain strength. Rue brushes drain willpower. The rat in the pot. I don't really have anything to sell because I've not really been doing any adventures. Fighter's Guild. Longsword. Trainer.
From where do you hail?
Training. Not what I want.
Speak
Alright.
freely, friend.
Head on.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Yeah, you look like a trainer. Long blade. Where'd he go?
Head on.
You barter. What do you barter? What are we bartering here? Weapons and stuff? You probably don't do potions. Oh god, these things weigh 4 each. Wow. You give me a pretty decent deal on this silver sword. Okay, and then we're gonna go talk to this guy and get one more training in the longsword. That's 20. I'm close to being unblocked in 2 different directions. I think I have to go up the long staircase. So like we're getting there. 5 away. Probably 1,300 gold. Rusting here is illegal. I have 12 gold in my name. What? Did one of them throw up? Give me a second, baby. Okay, let's stop talking about it. I'll be right back, guys. Crazy, right? You got chips, you got crackers, you got a million things that you want to make. Why don't you spend your time fixing food? Or make from home? I don't want to go to anything. No. We're gonna have pork chops for dinner. I'm pretty sure those are pork chops. They look like pork chops. So, into the pork chops? Does those look like they have any bite marks on them? Or are you just talking to talk? Yeah. Like bananas, I'm pretty sure. Look over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like bananas and stuff. Get some chips, get something else. Bye. This is why they don't want people to work from home. Kids pick the best time. Good luck. Alright, we're gonna take all that stuff too. We're gonna take that scoodle. We got ninja stars. There's no way that this isn't theft if I take this. And there's straight up gold there. No thievery. And a weapon. Weight 27, value 80. I go sell that right now. To someone. Okay, well... my character may or may not be a thief now. Who would buy a claymore? Fighters Guild, surely, right? And ninja stars. Was it you that
From
bartered?
where do you hail?
No. It was the guy downstairs, the smith.
Head on.
Barter. Not repair. Barter. Ninja stars. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. And I think that's all he's going to be willing to buy. Unless I got some bad potions. I don't have bad potions. Offer. Okay. That's what I like to see. We're all working together in order to make some money. Now let's, I got enough money to travel at least. If I go back down to Satanim,
What is this about?
that's surely considered low level. As long as I stay out of the ocean. And then I could pop a couple dungeons down there, maybe get some loot. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Satan. If that's where they let people come into the country, point of entry,
You make a special trip just for you.
then it must
Say
be the
low
safest portion of the country.
Where would you like to go?
I'm okay with this. This feels like the right decision. Not looking at signs. I'm just gonna wander. Who whistled? Here we go. Here's some crab cakes right here. Oh. Here we go. The rat. The rat did not see me. Clear the rat. Apparently I'm unarmored in some way. I see a body over here. Not what I meant to do. Oh shit, did that drop it? I unequipped it. Okay. There's always gotta be the paralyzing fear of fighting something with too many eyes. Okay. We're getting up there now. Processus Vitellius. Tax record. 200 necklace. Alright. I'm okay with that. I'm starting to think I was right. This is fairly low level. Alright, so we had a corn on the cob plant with some mushrooms. There's a pterodactyl down here? What? Isn't that great? Oh, that's a hackalope plant. I could sell stuff for the same price people sell stuff to me at. I'd be excited that I had found out where the hackalope plants spawn at. But I'm only probably allowed to sell to them for like 1 gold. They'll sell it right back to me for 35. Like, I don't want to see what's on the island. But is that dangerous swim worth it? Well, I'm already in the water. Saving! No. Let's see how many slaughterfish start fighting us. At least 2. Let's see, 3, 4. Little bit much there, not gonna lie. I would love, there we go. We're gonna rest once we get on that island. Is there another like 8 slaughterfish between us and there? I don't see anything under the water. But I think that's part of the slaughterfish routine, is you don't get to see them coming. That crap just out of nowhere. Seaweed ain't worth nothing to me. I'm out of mana. You're telling me that I can't... I was about to say, I can't get up on this rock. Oh. Okay. Until healed. My character gets plenty of rest. Okay, we got like some type of tomb behind me. Aharonartis? Aharonatus? So we have that, plus we have like an ancestral tomb. Ceres ancestral tomb. So let's see how far we can get into this. That's not concerning. That goes downstairs more. Let's go to the top floor. Zero idea if me sneaking is actually benefiting me at all here. I don't think I can make that jump. There's definitely like a wraith or something down here. You can hear it. It's very upset. The pages of the Book of Rest and Endings are filled with obscure bits of cult mumbo-jumbo. The ritual for ending of Wrathman. From 50 feathers, frozen in slave past, ripped from the wraith loom, sunder the life weave, lock tight in earth grip, hold firm in grave fast. So I'm getting here as I'm in a very culty area. That's okay. You know, I will donate 35 gold. That's where the jump is. It's another trapdoor. I haven't even found a lockpick. That's a ghost. Give me that ectoplasm. Okay. Okay. How do I untrap? There's something behind it. I want in there. Oh, this is... Am I dead? Okay. $49 spark arrows? Value of 1 each. There's 60 of them. That's 60 gold. It's not worth it. What does Bone Mill even do? Restores agility. Moon sugar. Petty soul gem. Lesser soul gem. I love this area, man. This is awesome. Enemies are nearby. Can't rest. Trapped. Not so trapped. Wraith. That's not good. That's actually really bad. He can keep it. Not worth. Not worth at all. That's actually a really big boss at this level. I think that's the one that'll zap me of my strength. Let's find out though. Let's find out. We'll save before the fight. Okay, so the ghosts respawn. Does it mean there's two of them here? I'm over encumbered. Okay, I didn't die like I thought I was going to. That's a pod, isn't it? Yeah, it's with a petty soul gem this time. Okay. We're getting soul gems. I can't open the chest. I can't do shit with that chest. I want to know what's in the chest. What am I called? Sarah's Ancestral Tomb? I don't think there's RNG loot. Okay. I'm not missing any notable loot in here. That key was funny, though. I saw the key and was like, yeah, let's open up the chest. Nah, it's chill. And I didn't get stuck, so that's good. Those noises sound 100% like something's right up behind me. Let's rest until healed out in the rain. Then we're gonna go check out this other place. I will literally never come back to this island. Do a big boy load. A big boy save. Well, that's not what I wanted while I was stretching my neck. Volland? Does he got a little bit of gold on him? Probably wasn't worth it, but he started it. That's Claymore. That's one-handed.
Nice.
Iron Longsword versus Imperial Broadsword. 6 to 12 and 4 to 12. Not what I was hoping for. Okay, okay. Oh, that looks like some Hackle Leaf. We like Hackle Leaf and the Saltress. Oh, Netch Leather Greaves versus... Do I not have Greaves on? I do now. We got a Gem Finder. And Unhinging. And I am overburdened. $228? Oh no. Ooh. My vanity's kicking in. I look so much better in a robe. I really wish they would have kept robes in the later Elder Scrolls. There's slaves in there. Can't say no to Flynn. Bread. Not bad. Small haul, but still a haul. That is a very upset orc. I have nothing for magic, do I? Restore Magica. Restore Magica. Okay, well, never said it was gonna be easy. Oh, I am kicking his ass. Okay, never mind. Just making a small comeback. Do you see my health? Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh my god, I got him. Bone part 1. Excuse me. It seems to me, said Garaz, thoughtfully looking into the depths of his flint, that all great ideas come from pure happenstance. Take, for instance, the story I told you last night about my cousin. If he hadn't fallen off that horse, he never would have become one of the Empire's foremost alchemists. It was a late one Midas night at the King's Ham, and the regulars were always especially inclined towards philosophy. I disagree, replied Ziomara, firmly but politely. Great ideas and inventions are most often formed slowly over time by diligence and hard work. If you recall my tale from last month, the young lady, who I assure you is based on a real person, only recognized her one true love after she had slept with practically everyone in North Point. I put it to you that neither is the case, said Helgard, pouring a topper on his mug of grief. The greatest inventions are created by extraordinary need. Must I remind you of the story I told some time ago about Arslick Owen and the invention of bone mold? The problem with your theory is that your example is entirely fictional, sniffed Ziomara. I don't believe I remember the story of Arslick Owen and the invention of bone mold, frowned Garaz. Are you sure you told us? Well, this happened many years ago, when Vardenfell was a beauteous? green land, when Dunmer were Chimer and Dwemer and Nord lived together in relative peace when they weren't trying to kill one another. Halgerd relaxed in his chair, warming to his theme. When the sun and moons all hung in the sky together. Lord, Mother, and Wizard, grumbled Zeomara, if I'm going to be forced to hear your ridiculous story again, pray don't embellish and make it any longer than it has to be. This all happened in Vardenfell quite some time ago, said Halgerd, ignoring Zeomara's interruption with admirable restraint. During an era of a king you would never have heard of, Arslic Owen was one of the king's nobles and very disagreeable fellow. Because of his allegiance to the crown, the king had felt the need to grant him a castle and land, but he didn't necessarily want him as a neighbor, so the land he granted was far from civilization, right in an area of Vardenfell that is, even today, not quite civilized to this day. Arslic Owen built a walled stronghold and settled down with his unhappy slaves to enjoy a quiet, if somewhat grim life. It was not long before his stronghold's integrity was tested. A tribe of cannibalistic Nords had been living in the valley for some time, mostly dining on one another, but occasionally foraging what they like to call dark meat, the Dunmer. Zeomara laughed with appreciation. Marvelous! I don't remember that from before. It's funny how you don't hear much about the Nord's rampant cannibalism nowadays. This was obviously, as I've said quite some time ago, said Halgerd, glaring at part of his audience with civil malevolence. And things were in many ways quite different. These cannibalistic Nords began attacking Arslic Owen's slaves in the fields, and then slowly grew bolder, until they held the very stronghold itself under siege. They were quite a fearsome sight, you can imagine, a horde of wild-eyed men and women with dagger-like teeth, filed to tear flesh, wielding massive clubs cloaked only in the skins of their victims. Skinwalkers, you say? Arslic Owen assumed that if he... Where's my cursor? It moved and all that. Ignored them, they'd go away. Unfortunately, the first thing that the Nords did was to poison the stream that carried water into the walled stronghold. All the livestock and most of the slaves died very quickly before this was discovered. There was no hope of rescue, at least for several months, when the king's emissaries would come reluctantly to visit the disagreeable vassal. The next closest source of water was on the other side of the hill, so Arslic Owen sent 3 of his slaves with empty jugs to bring some back. They were beaten with clubs and eaten before they were a few feet outside the stronghold gates. The next group he sent through, he gave sticks to defend themselves. They made it a few feet farther, but were also overwhelmed, beaten, and devoured. It was obvious that better personal defensive was required. Arslic Owen went to talk to his armor, one of the few slaves with specific talents and duties. The slaves need armor if they're going to make it to the river and back, he said. Collect every scrap of steel and iron you can find, every hinge, knife, ring, cup, everything that is needed to keep the walls sturdy. Smelt it and give me the most and the best armor you can, very, very quickly. The armor, whose name was Gorkith, was used to Arslic Owen's demands, and knew that there would be no compromise on the quality and quantity of the armor, or the speed at which he worked. He labored for 30 hours without a break, and recall, without any water to slake his thirst as he struggled with the kiln and anvil, until finally he had 6 suits of mixed metal armor. 6 slaves were chosen, clad in the armor, and sent with jars to collect river water. At first, the mission progressed well. The Nords attacked the armored slaves with their clubs, but they continued their march forward, warding off the blows. Gradually, however, the slaves seemed to be walking uncertainly, dazed by the endless barrage. Endlessly, one by one, they fell. The armor was peeled from their bodies, and they were eaten. The slaves couldn't move quickly enough in that heavy armor you made, said Arslic Owen to Gorkith. I need you to collect all the cadavers of the poisoned livestock, strip their skin, and give me the most and the best leather armor you can, very, very quickly. Gorkith did as he was told, though it was a particularly repulsive task given the rancid state of the livestock. Normally it takes quite a time to treat and cure leather, so I understand, but Gorklith worked at it tirelessly, and in a half a day he had 12 suits of leather armor. 12 slaves were chosen, clad in the armor, and sent with jars to collect river water. They progressed at first, much better than the earlier expedition. 2 fell almost immediately, but the others had some luck outmaneuvering their assailants, while deflecting an occasional blow of the club. Several got to the river, 3 were able to fill up their jars, and 1 fellow very nearly made it back to the stronghold gates. Alas, he fell and was eaten. The Nords possessed a remarkably healthy appetite. What we need before I completely run out of slaves, said Arslic Owen thoughtfully to Gorklith, is an armor sturdier than leather but lighter than metal. The armor had already considered that and taken stock of the materials available. He had thought about doing something with stone or wood, but there were practical problems with demolishing more of the stronghold. The next most prevalent stuff present in the stronghold was skin, dead bodies, hunks of muscle, fat, blood, and bone. For 6 hours he toiled relentlessly until he produced 18 suits of bone mold, the first ones ever created. Arslic Owen was somewhat dubious at the sight and smell, but he was very thirsty and willing to sacrifice another 18 slaves if necessary. Might I suggest, Gorklith queried tremulously, having the slaves practice moving about in the armor here in the courtyard before sending them to face the Nords. Arslic Owen coolly allowed it, and for a few hours the slaves wandered about the stronghold courtyard in their suits of bone mold. They grew used to the give of the joints and rigidity of the backplate, the weight pushed onto their shoulders and hips. They discovered how to plant their feet slightly askew to keep their balance steady, how to quickly turn, pivoting without falling down, how to break into a run and stop quickly. By the time they were sent out of the castle gates, they were easily, very nearly, almost amateurs in the use of their medium-weight armor. 17 of them were killed and eaten, but 1 made it back with a jar of water. It's a perfect nonsense, said Ziomara, but my point is still valid even so. Like all great inventors, even in fiction, the armor worked diligently to create the bone mold. I think there was a good deal of happenstance as well, frowned Garaz, but it is an appalling story I wish you hadn't told me. If you think that's appalling, grinned Halgard, you should hear what happened next. It's part 1. I like that. Ancient chest with no key. Ancient chest with no key. It had to have kicked some clothes out. I have an expensive skirt on now. I wasn't wearing pants? How gross. I was wearing pants. I can wear a skirt over my pants. Never mind. I like that. I can't sleep in that. I doubt there's a key just hanging about next to this, too. It's an ancient chest. Doesn't mean it's a good chest. Shouldn't one of them had a key to the slave bracelets? I'm missing something here. And it's either on the other side of that water channel. No key. No key. Okay. Wait, what? Iron Mason skull. Well, that's not a key. How do you free the slaves in here? Am I missing something with this skull stuff? No? Most definitely am not. That's gonna hurt. Is there a key back here and I just didn't see it because I wasn't looking for it? Don't see any on the boxes. I was actually looking for a key over here because oh, there is a key. It just blended in really well. Alright guys, everyone, you're free! I almost dropped my mouse.
Yes, honored guest.
Khajiit better than lizard. We work hard. No steal. It's make you happy. Unfamiliar. What do you
I'm happy you guys think you're better than the lizards. I honestly think cats and lizards are the same thing. But y'all have a great time. Enjoy being free. Take over the bandit cave. Do bandit stuff. It'll be fine. No one will complain about the cats eating the dead humans if you guys get hungry. It's expected. Well, it's nighttime. Okay, I think I see shore. Missed. Missed. Oh god. Of course. That was like instantly too. Just two of them on me. Is that three? Alright. I saw it that time. Now, is that glowing because that's a clam down there? Or is that glowing for a different reason? That's got to be a clam. It's all by itself and stuff. I'll take that. It's definitely a clam. It looks like a clam. It's two clams. I'm over encumbered, you say? Well, let's get to eating some of this. Water breathing. Where's my alchemy at? Oh, I am level 25. But I can't see the second apprentice, journeyman, expert, master. I'm halfway there. This is so bad. I'm surprised they will see the first. All right. So I'm in the middle of some islands. Oh, he missed. That sucks for him. Let me go through the scary door.
That one did not miss at all.
What was that noise? Is this an egg mine? I don't trust it. Zane Sipilu.
Starting to fail.
Yeah, that's not an egg mine. So,
No mercy. Am I good or what?
huh. Oh yeah. Just start off with righteousness. That's a lot of failing, but having a pretty high chance of success. Okay. Pretty low mana cost for high success rate. And I'm still missing it most of the time with max stamina. Yeah, I got a 0% chance now. Don't. Was that blighted? I'm 100% glass cannon. This is bad. This is real bad.
You will suffer.
And that is a dark elf.
I have you.
serious? Hitting him more often with a sword? Oh, I finally have those two things. You can't rust with enemies nearby. What about Alvachia? Yes, yes.
This is going to be fun.
Dude, that guy is fast. Of course. Oh, this thing's gonna kick my ass.
What? No. No. We have to rest.
Oh my lord. Until heal. Because we're just at a point here. This is how I level.
Fail to know death is near.
Khajiit better than lizard. We work hard. No steal. Make you happy.
Brother, there's a
What
lizard
do
right
you
here.
ask of me?
Its scent is unfamiliar. What Khajiit do for you? Yes?
Right.
You will die here. Our blood is made for fighting.
Okay. Chick's got a bow. That's a dark elf.
You will die.
So happy she can shoot through them. Is it just saying that enemies are nearby because they're aggroed onto me? This isn't good. Of course it doesn't. Morrowind's trolling me right now. Max fatigue, I've only hit it once. How much we want to bet they're rolling as a team? You go right instead of left. I feel like it loops around that way anyways. I've been wrong before. The game really wants me to get into soul tracking. Alright, let's go commit a couple acts of mortar. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can't hit him, but he can hit me a whole bunch. This dude's like the chief or something. Fucking painful's what he is. And the slaves don't want to come out and help. Like, they're just chill. Like, we're gonna stay in our cage. We're not gonna throw a revolt. We have claws. Like, every last one of us has claws. Except for the 2 lizards in there. Watch me die out here. Oh, thank God, it's something easy. Maybe. I'm about to turn on Death Strike only. It's like coveting that thrust for whatever reason. See, look at that. 5 thrusts in a row is a little ridiculous. And that being the lowest damage that it does. Just... it's not okay. Righteousness is equipped. I mean, it's probably not okay with me cheesing this every time that I go out so I can heal, because they're not chasing after me for whatever reason. They won't go at me through doors. That's their fault. If they're too scared to come out the door... Oh, all the slaves disappeared. That's actually cool. I think that's because it's open Morrowind. Oh, he just can't do the bridge. Don't let him for you. Do the bridge. Okay, let's go Firebite. Even though I do less damage, I still hit it like every time at this point at least. There we go, that's a big hit. Go through another like 30 thrusts and then we'll finally get one slash. Slash missed.
Your pain is nearing an end.
I'm gonna prime one up. Here we go.
Your pain is nearing an end. Now you die.
I fully intend on dying. Do I have any marshmallows? Anything that does health? Oh, I had a restore fatigue potion still? I had a couple. Oh my god. Maros Grimmain hit me with that silver steel dagger. Until healed. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is the final. He was the final boss. The locked room. How many pages is this? Do I want to read it? No, I'm good. Nothing in both chests. I mean, these are some poor bandits. Really poor bandits, man. I should have let them do their thing for like a while before I came here. What is this? That's the short way. That's what it is. Where are you? Tank eater? I'm so used to like Xbox original Morrowind where you hold down X and you hit the right trigger or left trigger and it swaps the weapon over. Same with your spells. That doesn't work in this one, unfortunately. Alright, well, we freed the slaves. That's good. Note to self, though. Until I get potions, I'm pretty much busted. And I don't have alchemy for this. Oh, what's right around the corner that's gonna kill me? How much health do I even have? I have 52 life. Like, GG. I don't even know what a lot of life is. I know when you get untouchable, because you can like pretty much hit almost every time, and your weapon's doing like almost 60 damage plus spell effects. Not a river. That's some green pastures, though. Something in the road. I think that's a fence. But I've got all the stuff I do have, I just kind of need to sell. Because none of it's useful. See if I can find an alchemist. Oh, more is this way, Caldera. I'm gonna have to get a new weapon. That 1 to 4 thrust is it's pretty bad. The town off to the left. That's a ship. I got a town over here somewhere. Oh, I'm looking at the town. I don't think this place is gonna have the weapon I'm looking for.
Do I know you?
Don't think you need to worry about knowing me.
You want something?
Fat legs drop off.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's do some bartering, bro. You are selling shit. Lots of it. Do you buy racer plumes? Oh, thank God. Drain magic hood, that's out. Drain willpower, don't need that. Drain personality, no. Drain strength, that seems useless. More drain strength. Whoa, if I have 2 drain strengths, I can make potions out of that. That's better. Okay. Drain luck. All but 1. Kaguchi hide. Restore luck, restore fatigue, restore personality. Bungler's Bane. 6 pounds worth of chokeweed. Comberries I remember are good. I'm going to keep those because they're rare. Ectoplasm I'll keep. Drain health. Drain. Restore luck. Only need 6. Okay. Awesome.
What Khajiit do for you?
Speak freely.
What does Kaji do for me? Kinda seem like Kaji was not doing nothing for me.
if I can help you, but
Outlander, what do you want? I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah. Remember this place having shops.
Keep moving. Pleasant weather, don't you think?
The shops are inside the
From where
castle.
do you
Go ahead.
hail?
Do you want something from me?
No.
Speak up.
No, I don't.
Do you want something from me?
Training, maybe. Shit. Okay. That was unfortunate. Need to find a bed.
Head on. Ah, welcome. What may I do for you? Ah, welcome. What may I do for
Oh,
you?
Outlander. Did you want something? All right, I'm listening.
I'm listening. Do you want something from me?
You say you've been attacked by assassins. From your description, it sounds like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Apelles, Marius, and Evenhard about this matter. I think I saw him walking the battlements. I think it's the guy I just walked by.
Yes?
Dark Brotherhood. Perhaps you have been attacked? That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. Dark Brotherhood activity here on Vardenfell has been almost unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. Yes, and Mournhold itself, actually. If you're feeling particularly suicidal, you can check it out for yourself. Of course, it's not easy to get there these days because of the blight. Boats from Vardenfell are turned away immediately. There is one way you might get there, though. Speak with Asian Rain and about transport to Mournhold. She might be able to help you out.
How can I help you?
I think that's Asian Rain.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander.
But I could have
Go
swore there
ahead.
was shops and stuff in here. Oh no, this is right.
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
Well, I've been wrong before.
Wealth beyond measure.
Yes, Outlander?
Yes.
Well, I do believe my wife is home.
Well, what may I do? Keep moving.
How can I help?
You know, I find it kind of weird that I have a weight capacity of 250 and 183. I sold most of my stuff. Hello, love. How's work? Was it okay? Are you thinking about yelling at me, or do you want to talk? You okay? Something seems up. What's going on? Do you want to take a cold bath? What are you thinking? Huh? You definitely have something on your mind. You don't ever stand like that. What? That's wonderful.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but
There are many creatures beyond the cities.
Well, that's unfortunate. Are you wanting to talk about your day?
What's your story?
Oh. Well, that's...
Can you ask your question quickly?
Oh. For what?
Outlander.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird take on the situation.
right. I'm listening.
You don't know.
Well, I'm listening, so go ahead.
Where would you like to go?
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
I'm gonna jump off, guys. Oh, have a good night.